Hello everyone and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. We're nearing the end of the game and last one took a little hard on me. I had to take a little break because man, that just stirred up some memories. So yeah, but we will be continuing on and see what else stuff brings. Oh, I didn't get this one. That's an Indian flag. That's the flag of India.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. That is how you like. That's actually kind of interesting because that's an identity thing. Like that's an way of identifying yourself. Example-wise, I do not know much about my family. For what I know, I am 75% Danish and probably 25% German, as far as I know, but that's about it. And what I know about my genetics, maybe I should take one of those genetics things, like those 24andU kind of tests and just figure out. But I'm pretty sure. You should never say you're pretty sure because then you suddenly get a whole different result. But I'm pretty sure a majority of my genes is probably Scandinavian. And then Upper European probably. However, before we start, let's talk too much about genetics because I mostly talk about genetics. Oh, no. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. No, down there. Down there, girlie. I'm sorry, you have to do some extra exercises, but you went to the wrong door. Over there. There we are. There we are. And then through the door into grandmother's house we go. Oh wait, that's the wrong story.
Back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
They're just leaving the grandma like that? Oh, that's so sad.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Okay, that's cruel. Like, I understand her sorrow and such, but at least let her grandmother know. Just at least, like, it's her great-grandmother. At least let Edie know. Instead of it's just a blow to the head the day before, like, oh, by the way, we are leaving. That's kind of cruel. She lost two. She didn't only lose children, she also lost her
great... I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Yeah, that's kind of the debate because Edie also lost a lot. She lost even more than Dawn did because Edith had lost all her children and her grandchildren as well, and then her great grandchildren. Like, that's so like sad. I can't imagine how hard it would be for Edie. I can imagine why she would make all those stories to just ease the pain in some way. She also lost her father. Like,
I wish we'd stayed.
I kind of wished it too, but again, if we look back to the not the original idea, but one of the original brainstorming of how this game was supposed, or they wanted this game to be in the start, then this would be a whole other thing, and then she probably wouldn't have stayed. Let's see. But yeah, because the rooms. But I can understand that Edie would not have known anything about it at all, due to the fact that they are so isolated in their rooms in kind of way, because they have their own kitchen here, as you can see, and not always probably ate with Edith. Edie, not Edith. It's so hard when two of the characters have the same name. That reminds me, I actually talked about before that I was named after my father's mother.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I was named after my father's mother, and I only learned about that on her deathbed. And that was a bit of a blow to me because I had a good relationship with her. as a summon. Okay. But
What
yeah.
happened that night had been coming for a long time.
But yeah, it's oh look, paper birds. It's so pretty. I really would like to learn origami as well. As I also said before on
Maybe
the Miltons, is I was very crafty and DIY kind of youth and such, and it kind of died out when I started studying a lot. I really want to get back to it, and the only thing I actually kept was drawing, and I don't really do that often anymore either. But I really want to do it again. I really want to get back into it. Because one of the things that I like about this game is that it kind of takes you back in a sad way, but it also takes you back to something you loved doing, maybe, at least for me, because these are so adorable, these little birds. I don't know. Oh, I remember these! The glow-in-the-dark stars. I loved those. My whole room was filled with those when I was a kid.
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh, this is her
All
room.
that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh. It's funny how many times the toys repeats themselves though. This is so cool. I would have loved to have a room like this. I had something close to, but not underneath the roof. And not in these colors. Not in these colors. Let's see. There's probably a picture of India. And happy 90th birthday. So not only did Edie turn 90, then they just left. That's kind of sad. Isn't there anything I can interact to up here? Oh look, all the papers. She actually made paper maches of everything. How can she not have learned about her family with all these paper mache characters that's been all around everywhere? She must have known something at least. Or at least have the gist of it. Does she even have a Molly teddy, like Molly had? My. There are so many repeated toys. I really love that lamp. Maybe I should try and recreate it with a lamp I have. I have actually a lamp I could probably recreate it with. That would be so cool. Anywho, my ideas just sway now. Because I'm still a little broken from the last episode. I must admit I had to take a bit of break. Sadly, I'm sorry. Let's see here. A pen. Oh, it's a pen. Oh, that's cool. Such a cool pen. Oh, that's when she started to write the
whole
book.
Last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised
Wait,
her
is this
glass
the
and
ending?
said,
It is. I forgot that.
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very
I
specific.
left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh yeah, this is actually... I just went quiet because I just thought it was the final scene. But no, there's a little bit more. Which also annoyed me really
the
bad.
power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
I
When
always...
my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Yeah, this is the thing where it kind of annoyed me a
Or
bit.
that Edie had a key to it.
Because you can't do this in just our time. Ever. So I really want to know the secrets. And it just lives on a... you guys will see. But I wanna go in
You're
here.
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Ouchie, ouch. Can't really go back, can we? You know, I really want to go in here like in adult time because we could probably get. When's that plate here? That's really misplaced.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Vapul. Odin. Vapul? I haven't seen that name. Vapul, why? Isn't that a city? The mysterious death and afterlife. Han and Egil. Milton Lewis. Holy Mabra. The houses. Built of people. The night you were born. History of the Finches. Vabel. I never got that one. We never got an education to Vabel. Which I assume it's pronounced because it has the O with the dot upon it. And if it... I don't know if it's how it's pronounced in Norwegian. But that's how it's pronounced in Danish. So, that can be close enough. But I really want to go here in like, Aftermath. However, we are not allowed to go in here, which annoys me so much. I have tried to reboot the game and try and go in here, but we can't.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
I had completely forgotten this. I'm gonna look around. It's funny that this has fallen over in the time of old Edith. But maybe it fell down just naturally after Sven departed.
An earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
I see, so because of an earthquake. But then there would be like a monsoon hitting them at some point, wouldn't it? Like, not monsoon.
God, it smelled awful.
But then there would be a... wouldn't there be a rush of water coming towards them?
You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
I really wish I could see more. Because, oh yeah, there's a part, like, really frustrating when it's coming right up. Coming right up. Like, if we walk... she's walking rather closely. She's walking rather slowly. Oh no. Don't let the water rush you down.
I got turned around.
Where are we?
I started seeing things.
Where are we?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh, there we are. I couldn't see where the letters were.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
It's not bad.
That night, a lot of things came back to me.
I see.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh, right. So she kind of returned to her own house as well. Kind of like a repetitive history, if you can say about that. Oh yeah, that's definitely old Edith.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
It's kind of a sad ending, really.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Is this a blow thing? No. You just have to roll it back and forth.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started
A
getting sick a
dandelion.
lot.
Oh
The
my.
rest happened pretty quickly.
Huh.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Not quite though.
Until I found out about you.
Aw.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
That is true.
But as it is,
But maybe
I
not
think the
anyway.
best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
She's kind of
I just wanna be
reverting
you.
to her mother's way of seeing it.
And tell you all these stories myself.
Yeah. Wait. Is there something I've forgotten?
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh man. She died in childbirth?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aw. I'm not crying. You are. Yes, that was What Remains of Edith Finch. So, bless. So that was the story of Edith Finch, or what remains of her. So I like the end here where it's kind of like the children of the designers and all that, they found child pictures of themselves like to put up. That's kind of cute. Oh man. The end got me. Damn, I didn't imagine it would. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh man, kind of got me as the same as the last episode. I'm sorry. That was just off screen. But yes, this was What Remains of Edith Finch, and it definitely is one of the things I want to say about this game is it's fantastic at storytelling, because you engage so much that at least I became emotional, even though I've been playing it before. So, God damn it. Damn it. Darn it. Darn it. But yeah, it has an amazing soundtrack, it has amazing storytelling. I really like the ambience of the game. At the same time, it sounds so, all the stories were so sad, but the in-between humor now and then was actually really nice, and it had its funny moments as well. So I would say all in all, if it was valued, or if we look at the things and it was valued as a horror game, it is for me still a type of horror game, horror adjacent if you could call it like that, because it plays on the fear of losing someone, especially for Dawn. She feared that she would lose Edith, and therefore she ran away. So it definitely plays with another type of fear that not necessarily is kind of talk too much about horror, because usually when we talk about horror we do talk about the scares where the adrenaline pumping and all these things, but horror can also be the fear of losing, because it's an emotional sensor where you go, you can't stop it. Dying is a natural part of life, and I really love this game, even though it gets me every time, and even though it does touch upon some matters that have been seen as taboo in at least my youth, and it also touches upon sadness, but also how you overcome it, I think, or how you work with it in different aspects, especially if you look at Edie and Dawn, and how then Edith kind of puts it all together for, I would guess it was her son. So yeah, overall I really like this game, and I really hate myself for not finishing it earlier, because it is a really good game. Of course, if you have a certain type of mindset, it's probably not a game for you, but I really loved the game, the game's story. I loved how it was narrated. It was really well done in my mind. So basically, I think that's it. The end. Indeed. And I will thank you for watching this Let's Play. Replay stories is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Oh yeah, now we can actually click on which story we technically want, as far as I remember. So basically, I want to thank you guys. Oh, that's Dawn. Dawn came into this one now. And Edie too. How nice. Anywho. Oh wait. Of course. I was like, oh wait, Edith didn't have a date at the end, but of course she doesn't, because she can't write her own date. Never mind. I want to thank you guys for watching this Let's Play with me. I know it's been a long way from being done, but that's just what happens sometimes. And again, thank you for watching this, even with some of the stories maybe being too rough or too close to home. But thank you. And I hope to see you in the next game I choose to play. And until then, remember to take good care of yourselves and those you love. And until then, have a fantastic day.